Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be another tutorial. Yes, we're going to go back to doing tutorials, which is yay, I love this. And this is going to be the look, and I promised this look in the video that I did with Yehudit Clark, and I'm going to link the video right here in the cards. If you haven't seen that, maybe check that out, because that is the look that I wore back then. I did though wear that with an Uberproof, and today we're going to do it with the Wendy shaper, because I'm falling back into my comfort zone. And not that the Uberproof is not, but this is me 100,000%. So that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to do again two looks with that same wrap, because honestly I love this series that we do like one wrap in two ways. I love this because it shows just how much is out there. Even if you would do the same wrap every single day of the week, just using different scarves, you could be a whole different person every single day. And I love this. I love the abundance in this. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do this is going to be the first look, and then we're going to do another look which you saw on the thumbnail, which is going to be a different color story. And of course this video is in collaboration with Wrapunzel. Wrapunzel has supplied all the scarves and the shaper that I'm wearing, and everything you will find linked in the description box. And if there is anything that is sold out then, or is not in stock anymore, or has been discontinued, then I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. It's just that I have what I have and I use what I have. So you feel free to come up with your own things and to just get inspired. You know, you do not have to, of course, one-on-one copy what I'm doing, but do it in your own color scheme that you like, and in what you have or what you want to have, whatever that whatever the case might be. So with all of that being said, let's go into this tutorial. And by the way, I'm going to call this the Fountain of Joy because it is. Okay, so let's go right into the first look. Okay, my lovelies, welcome to the first look. And for the first look, actually for both of the looks, we need, of course, a shaper. Or you can try it without, but I don't know if that works, because I create my looks only on the basis of shapers. But for the first look, we need 3 scarves. For both looks we need 3 scarves, and for the first one, wow, for the first one I'm going to use as the base the original 2-in-1 in purple, and I'm just going to wrap this one in a regal wrap, which means, if you don't know what that means, which means just from the top down, crossing over in the back. Sorry, I'm just turning a little bit to my mirror. Crossing over in the back, and then just wrapping it around and tucking it away. So that is basically just our base for today for this look. And as you saw in the intro, this look is basically purple or dark magenta or whatever you want to call it, and gray and white and black. So I would suggest, if you're very fair-skinned like I am, that you put a pop of color right next to your face, and you do not put this scarf that is going to come next, which is the Diamond Fields scarf in silver. If you were to put that next to your face, and now just imagine me without strong makeup, this would be a total washout. So let's be smart about this and just put a pop of color next to our face. And if you do not want to have a strong color, then at least use a black scarf as your base. Okay, now I chose this color, obviously. Let me just keep working here while I'm talking to you. So I chose this color as my base because this color is repeated sort of in the pattern here of the Harmony scarf. So that's why. That's my reason for doing this, and because I love the color. It looks beautiful and it adds so much life to a black and white and silver look. So that's the first step, and it does not need to be super neat, because we're going to cover it. The only thing that you're going to see from this scarf is basically a line here and the poofy part. Okay, so next thing is the Diamond Fields scarf, and this one I'm going to fold up like this, and then one more time. 1 second, just sorting out my life here, like this. And then I'm going to place that down, both ends hanging down equally. And with this one, you have to see if you manage without a knot. I do personally not mind having at least one knot on the back of my head, but there are people who do mind and who get headaches. So you have to try. Maybe you can do it without a knot, but you have to be very, I don't know, skilled with your hands, I can imagine. So, because for me, it always feels good to have that one stability, so I know this one is not gonna slide away. Anyway, so this is what I do. I just tied one knot here and I have both ends hanging down equally. And now I'm taking the Harmony scarf. This is, by the way, the Harmony scarf in Jungle Mix. It looks like this, and with all of those kinds of scarves, you have to know that every single one is a unique scarf. They all look a tiny little bit different. When you order one, that this is not gonna maybe exactly look like this one. Does one say that like that? I think so. All right. So I folded this one up, and I'm going to place that down just like the Diamond Field scarf from the top down, and cross it over in the back. And now with this one, I don't think I have to tie a knot. And that will also be really, really massive if you were to tie a knot here. So I don't think it's necessary. And I always, that's what I always do. I don't know if it shows up. I always hold my scarves that I'm not using right now. I'm holding them like this. I don't know. Do you do that too? I don't know. It helps me to keep them tight around my head while I'm working on the other side. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sort of clipping it here like that while I'm taking the other side, and I'm just twisting both of them a little bit like this. And then I'm doing the same thing here. I'm clipping I'm clipping the scarf, something like this, I'm tucking it. I think that's how you say it. I'm tucking it under in my armpit. Something like that. Wow, okay. So, and then I'm just twisting these ones too, like this. And you do not have to twist them all the way down, just about maybe half of the length, because then we're gonna bring them up, and you only need to have them twisted so they basically till they meet, you know, almost till the middle. So now I'm going to try to sort out what I'm doing here, because I only need the Diamond Field scarf. And the other parts, I'm going to just try to flip them out of my way. So this is the point where you see that maybe without a knot or without, I don't know, any help, it might be hard to have this whole thing stable, because these ones, you're not holding them at this moment. All right, so I'm tying a knot here with a Diamond Field scarf on the top of my head. And with this scarf, you do not need more than one knot. With a more slippery scarf, you might have to tie a double knot. Okay, so this is not slippery at all, so I'm just going to tie one knot, and then I'm tugging away the ends in the back here, like this. Like this. And one second, like this, right? All right. And now you obviously have, this is how they came out naturally, right? From being twisted up like this. One always comes out to the back and one always comes out to the front. And what I'm doing now is the one that comes out to the front. Sorry, I'm always looking like this, but this is where my mirror is. I'm going to tuck that backwards through the Diamond Field scarf here in the middle. But I don't pull it through all the way, because then it would obviously unleash itself, sort of. So that's what I'm doing. And this one, I'm going to basically do the opposite thing. I'm going to tug it backwards from the top down, sort of, but just a little bit. So it lines up with what we have here from this one. And then it stands like this. And that's the fountain of joy. This is how joy looks, if you ask me. So yeah, so let me just show you how it looks. And this is the first look, and we're gonna do the same wrap in a different color scheme in 1 second, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome to the second look, and as you all know, if you are not new here, that the second look is always the one that I'm going to wear throughout the rest of the day, and that basically is the one that fits to my outfit, right? Okay, so for the second look, I'm going to take the Tough 2-in-1 in purple, lavender kind of a thing, like a light purple. It looks like this, and of course I do not really have to explain a lot because you know now already how to do this. I'm going to just tie this in a regal wrap. And there you see these Tough 2-in-1s and the original 2-in-1s. They are so versatile, and I think they are such a, how do you say that? A staple? Like something, like a must-have, because they are so lightweight and you can do so much with them without it being heavy. And they also, you know, just for a simple wrap, they add so much. Like if you have just two 2-in-1s together, you know, just that, then it is already an amazing look. So these are absolutely amazing, and honestly I should get a few more colors because all of my 2-in-1s are super bright, and I actually would like to do for you a few more subdued looks. Who am I? I would actually like to do that, you know, like monochromatic brown looks or something like this. I would really enjoy that too. So maybe one day we're going to do that, but for now we're going to work with these bright colors, this is totally me. So all right, so this is what I did. It's again a regal wrap, and the next scarf is going to be a Tough 2-in-1 in coral, which you just saw because I already showed you. And I'm going to again fold this up like we did with the Diamond Field scarf before, like this. And I'm placing it down, you know, just show a little bit of a rim of the lavender one. Excuse my voice, I'm fighting a bit of a summer cold here. All right, so I'm pulling it towards the back and I'm tying a knot like this. Okay, next thing, I'm going to take the Harmony scarf in purple, and I'm so in love with the Harmony scarves and the sari scarves, as you must know if you saw my version of the Rapunzelista tag, because these are some of my top 5 that I mentioned when I was answering the questions in the Rapunzelista tag. I just love them because of this, you know, this is absolutely so cool that it's so playful. I love it so much. All right, so this is of course again a scarf that comes in a color scheme of its own, really, with its own patterns and with being totally unique. So again, none of them will look exactly the same because they're all unique. You know, they're all unique. So I'm just going to try to fold it up the way I want it to be featured. And I think that's what I'm going to go for here. And again, I'm going to place it down from the top down towards the back with both ends hanging down equally, crossing it over. And now I'm taking both of these sides. One side I'm tucking into my armpit again. And this one I'm going to start to twist. Just about halfway down, that should be enough. Then I'm tucking this one here so it doesn't unravel, and I'm going to twist this one like this. Okay, so I'm bringing them both up like this, and I'm placing it so we can still see a bit of the Harmony scarf here. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to find the place of the I'm going to find the strands of the 2-in-1 like this, and I'm going to tie a knot like this. So I think in this case it is not really slippery, but because I'm wearing this now throughout the whole day and I will not rewrap, so I think in this case I'm gonna just tie another knot, but maybe you don't need to do that. Just, you know, do whatever is good for you. So I'm tucking away the ends of the Tough 2-in-1 just behind the end where we stopped wrapping here. And again, we have one coming out towards the front and one coming out towards the back. So the one that came out to the front, I'm going to push it towards the back through the knot of the 2-in-1 like this, and I'm going to have it stuck out like this a little bit and poof this up so it doesn't look ugly. Wait, I have to get rid a bit of those fringes here. Obviously with the diamond field scarf we did not have that issue because the diamond field scarf does not have any fringes, but that's no problem. Okay, so now I'm just going to poof this up a little bit. Just make sure you don't push it through all the way so it doesn't unravel. Okay, and now I'm taking the side that came out towards the back and I'm just going to stuff it a little bit towards the front like this. And again, you have to be careful so it doesn't unravel, but it will be held down by the 2-in-1, so it's okay. Just have to play around with this a little bit. And there you have there you have the fountain of joy. All right, so this is how it's gonna look. Wait, there is one fringe. No, there are more fringes. Okay, so let's just tuck this away again, because even though I don't think it would bother the look, or it would ruin the look, because it's all over like this anyway. But what do you think? I love this. Seriously, I mean, is there anything like this? I love this. Okay, let me just show you how it looks. Just keep in mind that when I'm doing my tutorials, I have no way of checking how it looks from the back, but I think it's okay. All right, so this is my second and my final look for today, and I really love this one because I'm really combining the best pieces, the best, you know, the 2-in-1s, as I said, because they are so helpful in any wrap. And yeah, harmony scarves, sari scarves, and you can maybe also use sari sashes if you want to keep it a little bit smaller. That might just do the trick as well, you know, if you want to use a smaller shaper. And maybe if I can give you another like tiny little piece of what would work if you are using smaller shapers, that when you are using at the end as your third tichel, or as your third scarf, when you're using the harmony scarf, that you maybe have to start from the bottom up and go down and then go back up. You know, you might have to do that because you have then less area to cover, so that might help you to still achieve that look, you know. All right, so girls, let me know what you think, which look you like better, or if there is a color scheme that you would go for, or anything like that. If you recreate this look and if you post pictures on Facebook or somewhere, then please tag me, because I really want to see what you're doing and how creative you are because you are, and I love to have the feedback. So with all of that being said, just wanted to throw in that I do have a discount code with Wrapunzel. It's affiliated. If you would like to support me in that way, then feel free to do so. If not, then not, of course. And besides that, go ahead and sparkle. Have an awesome day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope I see you here next time for my next video, which is going to be on Wednesday. All right. So up until then, love you so much. Hugs and kisses. Bye.